In 2016, during the celebration of Eric von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods' 50th anniversary, can we remember that? 50th anniversary, Giorgio Tsoukalos, best known for his appearance in Ancient Aliens TV series, presented Eric on behalf of Zohar Global Group and all our sponsors with a Stellar Citizen Award. This marked the beginning of a new tradition here at Awakening UFO Conscious Life Expo, where the prestigious awards honors the achievements of luminaries past and present, whose body of work made a significant contribution to the subject of alternative science, literature, art, entertainment, education and enterprise, investigation and research. In 2017 and 2018, on this very stage, Linda Morden Howe and Paola Harris received the award for their contribution in investigative journalism. This year, the Stellar Citizen Award will be presented to yet another luminary whose body of work made a significant contribution, again, in the field of investigative journalism. I would like to ask Linda Morton Howe to the stage, please, if possible. Thank you.
I think it.
I'm sorry, Ruth, I'm sorry.
I think that I met you, Richard, for the first time about 20-some years ago. And you had written a very big and very thick book. And we would get to conferences and we would find ourselves having some of the deepest, broadest, widest, most complex discussions that could go on from the early evening until late at night, depending upon what the schedule was. And that over these past 20 years, that my friend and colleague, Richard Dolan, he has come to be associated with somebody who is always going to try to dig for what the facts are, no matter what the chaos is in headlines. And for that, I honor him because I know in my own work it has been the pressure of fact that has kept me going, and that in our very difficult subject of trying to separate out when governments are trying to confuse us, governments have policies of lies and denials to keep us from knowing we're not alone in this universe. There aren't many of us who continue to keep trying to find out what the truth is, no matter how complex the counter-intel operation is. And tonight, I would like to say with great enthusiasm that my dear friend and colleague, Richard Dolan, is going to be the recipient of the 2019 Stellar Award for Awakening! For Awakening!
When we start getting into the upper, highest level echelon of the cover of the UFO phenomenon, I still feel that I need to be careful and researchers need to be careful. I guess we can ask ourselves, what is the likelihood that the non-human intelligences that are behind the UFO phenomenon are managing the cover-up to some extent? If I were tasked with doing counterintelligence on the cover-up, I would have to consider the likelihood that they themselves have some role to play in the secrecy.
Why do you say that UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying over our heads?
Well, because I know that they are.
He's got a great deal of integrity. And he's, done a lot of research into this subject, as well as many, many other people have done. I think it's very important that we have someone of his stature who's willing to go out there. I don't believe that there will be a voluntary government disclosure of UFOs unless and until they are pushed to the wall by some extreme event.
Something happens.
A leak, a sighting, something that's not foreseen. Otherwise, no, I'm not seeing it as very likely. False flags are a specific tool of state propaganda and manipulation designed to achieve ends that would otherwise be impossible to justify. The ancient world has left us scant evidence of false flags, certainly in the way we understand them today. I believe that we have been observed and monitored for a long, long time. I think what we call the UFO phenomenon probably goes through our entire history. All of the official word is that there's nothing to this. It's all hoaxes, hallucinations, misidentifications. But that's not true. So when I found that there was this great discrepancy, it's the way that I am. I can't let go. And I will continue to try to pry that open to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. He's stronger than I am. When Eric Von Daniken gave it to me 2 years ago, I nearly fell on the floor when he put it in my hands. So put that over your head with congratulations from him.
Linda, thank you for that. And I want to thank the folks at Gaia for putting that video together. Let me just move this up here. Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting this until this morning, or I think yesterday. I found out that there was something going on. I had no idea. So congratulations to anyone who kept this from me. I was absolutely shocked. And even when I saw those little cards that were circulating around, I didn't know it would be anything like this. So I'm astonished, actually, and very deeply touched. Very deeply touched. Thank you. I often say, and I really mean it, I feel like I'm the luckiest guy I know. I get to study a subject that I'm fascinated by, and I get to do it with my wife, Tracy, which I don't know where she is. Can you stand up, Tracy? There you are. We do all this together, and she just makes it so much better for me. Thank you. I wouldn't be doing half of what I'm doing these days without her. So, the only thing I don't like about getting this award is it makes me feel like I'm done with everything, and makes me feel like, am I at the end of the road? I'm not at the end of the road, I can tell you that. I have a lot more that I want to do. And I really want to thank you, Steve, and I want to thank Mike McGinnis for running this event, and Vitaly and all the other great people running this event who have just been, they have been stellar. They have been stellar. And all of you that I've had the opportunity this week, this day and yesterday to talk to, you've made this event very special for me and for Tracy, and I would come back here in a heartbeat anytime. I look forward to doing a lot more work in this world of ours. I look forward to, the thing that I love, the favorite thing that I love is I wake up with questions and a desire to learn more about what's going on in this world. And the way I see it is I've got a few more good decades left, and I want to make the most of them. And I know I'll be back here and sharing that with you in the future. So thank you for this. It's a very, very great honor, and I will cherish this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Dolan.